The time has come for the Woken One to finally defeat the Eater of Worlds. Let us begin. Hello everyone, my name is Lady Elizabeth, celestial soulmate of the demon Dante Kamar, a platonic life mate of TC, and tolerator of Senor Brian. Tonight on Raw, the final deletion happens. The one match everybody's been begging for since it was announced that Matt Hardy was coming back to WWE. The Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. Thing is, a lot of people are happy about it, but I'm one of the people that's kind of a little confused about it. It makes sense in context form, but there hasn't been really that much build up to it. They're just like, here you go, Woken Matt Hardy, everybody's happy now. So I thought for those of us who have no idea who Woken Matt Hardy is, to give a little explanation. Everybody who has watched WWE knows who the Hardy Boys are. Matt and Jeff. They've been the ones that have propelled WWE forward in extreme ways. Their TLC matches have broken records. Well, for a short time period between them leaving WWE back in the mid-2000s to them showing back up at last year's WrestleMania, they were in TNA, the wrestling promotion that WWE never talks about. They always talk about whenever anybody goes to TNA, oh, they're back from taking a break. And it's like, no, they've been wrestling over in TNA for about 10 years. Anyway, over in TNA, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy do what they do best. They are great. They tag team, and then they break up and wrestle each other. They reform tag team, then they break up and have a rivalry for a couple months. Last year, Matt Hardy was in the main event title scene. He was about to face E3 for the championship, won, and then lost it to Drew Gallows. The whole entire time, Matt did what he did best. Blame Jeff. It got to the point that Jeff and Matt Hardy had to have an I Quit match. Whoever lost, basically quit TNA. During the match, it was no disqualification. They were just losing their minds, going all over the place. And then tables were involved. Matt was laid out on a table. Jeff landed on top of Matt. And Matt had to get taken out on a stretcher, causing the match to be considered a no contest. Later, Matt's wife, or Rebecca, came to Jeff stating that Matt was no longer Matt. He was angry. He was quiet. He was broken. And of course, all along, blaming Jeff. A few weeks later, Jeff's persona Willow started attacking Jeff. And it's stating all these weird facts about Jeff and how he was going to be punished. It was later revealed to be Matt Hardy, but different. He now had this weird streak of blonde in his hair that made him look like a demented Cruella de Vil. He talked in this weird redneck English accent and was spouting stuff about the 7 celestial beings and different dimensions, and it was just very confusing. Along the way also, for some odd reason, the new manager of 205 Live, I forget your name, and also the Funkasaurus were involved in this storyline. I don't know why. Anyway, it was revealed that Matt Hardy was now Broken Matt Hardy, and everything was... this changed wrestling today. He now referred to his wife as Queen Rebecca, their son Maxwell as King Maxwell. Where they lived was now the Hardy compound. Their gardener was now Senor Benjamin, who in fact in real life is actually Matt Hardy's father-in-law. And then he also started talking to objects, like their boat being apparently his life advisor. His giraffe on the zoo. Yes, Matt Hardy has a zoo on it in his compound. His giraffe was George Washington. His goldfish is Napoleon. He's stating that everybody is reborn, and he was reborn in this figure. Later on, after refusing to call Jeff, he called him Nero, which actually is Jeff Hardy's middle name. He kept saying, Nero, I will defeat you, I will delete you, leading up to the final deletion. At the final deletion, Jeff lost. Now he could no longer be called Jeff Hardy. He was now Brother Nero. This led to insane battles between the DECAY. I'm not going to tell you everything because you're just going to have to see it for yourself, because the insanity of these matches were unbelievable. Got to last year's WrestleMania. The tag team bout was announced, and then out comes New Day announcing that there will be a new entry. Everybody thinking it's them, and out comes the Hardys. Immediately everybody starts exploding, waiting for Broken Matt Hardy, which they were hinting at. The problem was when Matt and Jeff Hardy left TNA and went to Ring of Honor or different promotions around the world promoting that they were the best tag team in the world, TNA got a little upset and insisted that the Broken gimmick was theirs, and therefore Matt and Jeff couldn't use it anymore. So they got into this very heated legal battle. Hence why Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, when they came to TNA, were no longer Broken and Nero. They were back to Matt and Jeff. WWE has since helped Matt and Jeff get back, help them fight the legal battle with TNA. And they won. So now Jeff Hardy has been doing the Woken Matt Hardy. Sadly, Brother Nero can't be involved because earlier this year Jeff Hardy got into an accident, and then he got arrested for a DUI again. So anyway, we now have Matt Hardy. Well, you have a Broken Matt Hardy. Who are you going to have him face? And why not the eater of sandwiches, Bray Wyatt? It makes sense, but it doesn't, because I don't feel like there was enough build-up for this. There wasn't enough headbutting. All they pretty much did was laugh at each other for about 2 months. I think there should have been a little bit more build-up before they did this, but we'll see what happens. Also, I'm kind of shocked that it's happening on Raw, not like on one of the smaller pay-per-views. But once again, this is what they wanted. What can I do? So, the final deletion, we will be returning to the Hardy compound. We will see everyone from the Lake of Rebirth to Senor Benjamin to that weird helicopter drone thing, whatever. I'm sure it will be enjoyable. I will actually be watching it and giving my review of it on Tuesday. So, see you later, humans.